Well, my friends, here we are. We're going to do a little bit of a breakdown of the brand new Legend of Zelda, or sequel. What is it called? Sequel to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. See, this would have been so much better if we actually had a title for this game. But we didn't get no title. Unfortunately, no title for this game. So we're just going to have to wing it in that regard. So if you guys missed the trailer, well, you're going to see bits of it here. We're going to be pausing it a lot, so keep that in mind. I'm actually going to... do we want to mute it? I don't know if we want to mute it. There's actually something I do want to show you guys some audio cues at certain points, but anyways, it was a crazy trailer. If you missed my reaction, go check it out. But let's go ahead. So this game, first of all, is coming 2022. We got some crazy stuff going on here. All right, so we got some flashbacks, right? Some crazy stuff. So anyways, let's just go through this bit by bit. So we got the red malice and whatnot kind of going on. And yes, I'm doing this on YouTube. Okay, this is how we're doing it. Now we've already kind of seen that in the first trailer right here. Where is it here? Hello, Link. Where are you, Link? All right there. You know, we got these kind of quick flashes where the malice is kind of like coming over his arm for some reason. I'm not 100% sure what's going on here yet. But anyway, something's going on. It's not good. Now that we got this thing right here. Now, originally in the first trailer, I thought this thing was Demise, okay? I thought it was Demise. Now I'm starting to second guess myself. Part of me still thinks it could be Demise, especially with the fact that, I said this from the start. I said Skyward Sword HD is going to come out, and it's going to come out before the sequel to Breath of the Wild. I said that like 1,000 times before Skyward Sword HD got announced. And because I thought it was going to be super crucial to the whole story of Breath of the Wild sequel. And the first thing I thought was Demise. Now, one of the other things, of course, is the sky, which we're going to get to in a minute, because obviously Skyward Sword has to do with, you know, going to the sky. Or not going to the sky, but you're coming from the sky, rather. That's kind of the whole idea. It's the very beginning of the timeline in the Zelda universe. I'm not going to get too deep into that right now. Anyways, the point is that could this be Ganon? Because here's the thing. This is like seemingly underneath Hyrule Castle. I don't know if that's where this is, but it seemingly is, with the malice kind of floating around still, right? Now, if you think about, and it's going to be minor spoilers here, or maybe even some mild to major for Breath of the Wild 1. If you didn't play that, just be warned. But Breath of the Wild 1, you know, we had Calamity Ganon, which is made out of all this malice, right? But Ganon, of course, they correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure they had said that Ganon was buried underneath Hyrule Castle. Was he not? Maybe. No, I don't know. I actually can't remember. I swear they said that. Anyways, correct me if I'm wrong. Either way, whether they said it or not, could it be that this is Ganon, who was buried underneath Hyrule Castle, and the malice was, you know, his power, basically, right? But his physical form, his body was still here, right? Because we got, of course, Ganondorf, right? So we got two different versions of Ganon. We have Ganondorf, which is Ganon in his like human form, right? From like, say, the Ocarina of Time, for example, Wind Waker, you know, games like that. And in his human form, he's of course not, you know, crazy monster the way he is in other games, right? Like if you look at A Link to the Past, he's Ganon, right? If you look at Breath of the Wild, he's Calamity Ganon. He's more of an entity, I guess you could say, right? So this could be his physical body that has decayed, so that's why he's a skeleton. But now his soul is returned to his skeleton. The little bit of remaining power that he had left after we defeated him as Calamity Ganon returned to him in this form. Maybe that's what's going on, or maybe it's not Ganon at all and it's just Demise, but that's just kind of my first thought. So we're going to continue through this here. Again, so we got more of the red crazy malice, and then we get a flash, and we got Zelda falling into what seems to be a very, very deep, black, dark pit abyss. Now, is this her actually falling? Is this a nightmare? Is Link dreaming and he's, you know, having a nightmare of this happening to her? Or is this actually happening to her? It's probably actually happening to her. I don't think she dies. That would be pretty dark. I mean, it did say, Aonuma did say this game was going to be darker, but I don't think it's going to be that much darker. Maybe. No way. So she's falling somewhere. I don't know where she's going. She's going somewhere, and assumingly this is where Link sets off on some adventure to try to get to her somehow. I don't know. Again, where does this dark abyss go? Where does it go? I don't know. That's the big question of the day. And then, of course, we got the big kind of teleport scene, right? We got this big whole, like, oh, you know, and again, the question is this just a nice little transition into the next scene, or are we going to be teleporting up into the sky? Because once it switches, suddenly we're here, okay? We're here. We're just flying we're dropping into the map. Where are we landing? Where are we landing? Bad, stupid joke. I'm sorry. Anyway, so we're flying in, and this big island is just floating in the sky. So again, is there going to be some kind of mechanic where you can teleport into the sky and fall down and kind of, you know, or was Link somehow on an even higher island, which seems maybe unlikely because he seems pretty freaking high in here, man. All you can see is this island, and there's still the ground below. Like, he's pretty high. I do want to say, I want to play this one more time. Listen. So, you hear the music, right? So, the music is basically a remixed version of the original trailer music, or the original theme for the Breath of the Wild 1. Which was also the trailer music for Breath of the Wild 1, which is epic, man. I love that song. It's just amazing. Anyways, so we carry on here, and he's basically paragliding, right? But here's the interesting thing about the paraglider. Paraglider looks a little bit different in this shot for some reason, right? For example, we have like these two leather straps that are connected to this like little spot here. I don't know. It looks like almost like maybe there was like other leather straps that go here, because they look like kind of stumps. I don't know if there's anything to that. Also worth noting that the bottom Triforces are gold and the top ones are not. They're more like just kind of like a brownish. They're different colors. Now, interestingly enough, what was I going to say here? I don't know. I lost my train of thought. I apologize. We'll get back to whatever my train of thought was. Let's kind of go back a bit so we can get a closer shot of him. He's got that arm. So I don't think we even seen that scene yet. No, I don't think we did. No, we didn't. Or did we? Did we? Where's the shot? No, we did. We had to have. No, I don't know where the scene is. We'll see. Anyways, he's got this new arm basically. So he's kind of floating in. Now, I don't know what this kind of area in the back right of him is. There's like some kind of tower peeking up. I've been trying to figure it out. I really don't know, but we can see how high some of these islands go. Now, it's interesting. So apparently whatever happened during, well, I guess the events of this skeleton Ganon or Demise waking up caused all of these land masses to elevate. Kind of like we seen in the original trailer, and we're actually going to see the end of this trailer, how it caused Hyrule Castle to elevate. So that's seemingly what's going on here. But at the same time, could it be that it's not actually future? Maybe it's past. Let's keep going here. So again, he's paragliding in. We can see we're pretty high up in the sky. And then we got a bottom kind of view right here. So switching down here again, we have the same kind of, you know, look. Link's kind of growing out his hair a little bit. I've heard some people say something like, oh, could it be Zelda? Because we've never seen his face. I do agree that it's interesting that we've never seen his face, but there's a shot. I can't remember which. I think it's this shot right here. We can see his earring. See that earring right there? Zelda doesn't have that earring. That's specifically Link's earring. So yeah, there's no way this is Zelda. Also, the fact that his right nipple is probably poking out, and Nintendo would never do that if that was Zelda. So keep that in mind, right? Like unless I'm wrong, but it looks like this is like some kind of like tribal tattoo. I don't know what's going on here. Like this. Is this like tribal Link? Did Link just join some kind of tribe? I don't actually understand this part right here. What I did miss actually about this scene, because I skipped ahead, is that we actually have a view of some kind of area down here with pathways and stuff right now. So you can see there's kind of like a path right here. You guys hopefully are paying attention to my cursor. I know my cursor is kind of small, but that's also why I did this on YouTube. I'm not sure how else to do this. This looks like maybe like a little hut of some sort. I don't know if I'm seeing right. But he's very high up in this scene, right? And then he's just kind of gliding in. And again, I don't get what's with this kind of, because again, it looks like he has some kind of like robe on. and that, you know, this whole side is just his bare skin, right? I just heard a welcome to the family. I apologize. I have notifications on. If you heard that, I'm sorry. For OBS. Anyways, the point is I don't know, tribal tattoos of some sort. What's going on there? Now, I do want to mention. Well, you know what? I'll mention it later. But someone mentioned something about the long lost, forgotten tribe called the Zone or whatever. Maybe this is connected. That was my buddy RMFH. I seen post about it on Twitter, which we're gonna get to in a second. He posted some screenshots as well and whatnot. So, anyways, so let's carry on. So we got this aerial view. Again, we don't see a whole lot on the ground except these pathways and stuff. The best I can make out is maybe this is some kind of stable or something. I don't know. Not sure how this whole like up in the air thing is going to work though, but anyways, then we get back to this shot right here, which we already seen, we already went through. Now this shot, again, we see a little bit better shot of Link, and then kind of what it looks like from the ground to the sky. Now, you know what? I don't actually think this is on the ground. I think this may be also an island, for whatever reason. I don't know. I don't think this is, because it kind of seems like we're already high up. The clouds are pretty close. Like, look at this cloud right here on the left-hand corner, right here where I'm circling, where the birds are. That cloud is way too low, I think, to be, and I mean, we look at the cloud on the kind of bottom left of that tree as well. These clouds seem a little bit too low for this to be on the actual main ground. This is on an island for sure. So we can see that there's different levels of islands. We see like an archway right here, and we see a similar one in the back top right on that other island in the distance. So very interesting in that regard as well. So we are definitely on an island here. I mean, the birds, like the birds too, man. The birds are flying pretty low, right? So, and these seem to be like some kind of high flying birds. This is interesting right here. I'm not sure what this icon is in the middle of this this monster, but it looks like some kind of broom or something. I'm not sure what exactly it means, but it looks like some kind of time thing as well. I don't know, man. And just the kind of shoulders on this thing or whatever these are, I don't know what they are, the white things. They kind of remind me of like those time crystals. I think it's actually in Skyward Sword, if I remember right. So, I don't know. We see a little bit of a what you call it, some architecture, whatever, you know, some I don't know the word I'm looking for right now. Anyways, back here, and there's some kind of like symbols engraved in here and whatever. And again, we see the thing that's on its shoulders. We see that actually over here in the bottom right, which is kind of under this kind of the pause. Is to the left is autoplay. You see that right here? It's similar to this. And right here too, right behind it, there's another one right there. So there's something that's connected with all this. And I think it has to do with like time stones or something. I'm not sure. This does seem like a kind of time stony looking monster. I don't know. It's very interesting. Hold on, let's go back here. We're not done here. Yeah, I guess we're done here. We have just kind of like a little eyeball in the middle. This looks like a Sheikah eye, an upside down Sheikah eye right here. Why are they upside down? I don't know. I don't know if that's just the only way that it would have made sense, but some kind of Sheikah eye. So maybe this is linked to, again, you know, it's these ancient tribes, because there are these ancient tribes that are linked to the shrines in Breath of the Wild's first game. And then these shrines, you know, with the monks and whatever, there's like these, again, this ancient tribe, the Zone or whatever, Zonai, I don't know how to pronounce it. You can read more about them on Zelda Wikipedia, but basically, they're a mysterious yet unseen prehistoric tribe of barbarians whose existence is marked by ruins and an armor set in Breath of the Wild. Now, tell me these are not ruins, right? These are also ruins. No one has actually seen a member of this tribe, though, but it is known that they were savage and they were a warlike tribe from the Faerun region. They constructed several ancient ruins made of stone. Again, this is what we're seeing here, man. This is all kind of stone-like stuff. This could be the Zonai, or whatever. So it's kind of weird. Their established stronghold, this Zonai ruins, extends through Demel Forest to the Spirit of Courage, which rests in the heart of Faerun. Again, I'm reading this off the Zelda Wikipedia right now. In Breath of the Wild, it says the Zonai appeared to have vanished a long time ago. Many of their relics are tied to the ancient shrines, and their powerful set of armor is gifted by the monks and found in the shrines. So Again, there's some kind of connection here to some extent. It actually even says, so someone already updated the Zelda Wikipedia. It says the sequel to Breath of the Wild. In the reveal trailer, Link and Zelda are seen exploring a vast cave system which has many Zonai-made stone monuments such as pillars and animal carvings. This is the first trailer, by the way, not the trailer we're watching. I thought it was the trailer we're watching, but no. So again, there seems to be a lot of connections to this tribe. We're going to explore more of this tribe. There's a lot to do with that. So anyways, let's skip here. We see the Bokoblins are back. Now we're on the ground, okay? Now we're on the ground. Now here's the interesting thing. We have Link in his normal kind of attire here. Is his champion's tunic, where his right arm doesn't look like it has that changed ability. It doesn't look like he has that new arm that he had. Just wide open fields, man. And then the Bokoblin and his fortress. But here's the kicker. The fortress is stone, what are they called? Taluses or whatever? Which is, where are we here? Which is very interesting. So we got like these fortresses built on these stone taluses. They're going to be moving around and whatnot. That's going to be pretty intimidating, to say the very least. Anyways, let's move on and continue. There's a scene. I said the scene was coming. He's got long nails, man. So we got this kind of arm thing that's kind of going on him. Now, here's the thing. Is this Link? Is this even Link? Because the way it's cut is it goes from this, and then all of a sudden we do see that he has this ability, right? But, is it Link, or did he just not cut his nails in a long time? I don't know, because, man, those are freakishly long nails, man. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to look in the background here. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Again, there's like the stone and there's insignias and whatever. I don't know what's going on. I mean, there's not a lot I can really make out here. I'm trying, but I don't know. This one's a difficult shot, man, because, okay, sure, it could be, but it just, something tells me, like, I don't know. Anyways, whatever this is, apparently Link has an ability in his hand, in his right arm now. Okay, apparently he has some kind of ability, and you can see that he freezes time. But does he freeze time? No, it doesn't look like he freezes time. It looks like he's reversing time. Because look at this. This whole kind of cut, the way this is kind of, shredding into the black and white, again, it reminds me of the time stones in Skyward Sword. And I keep saying it. Skyward Sword is apparently going to be very important to Breath of the Wild sequel in some way or another. I don't know how exactly. I don't know in which ways exactly, but in some way it's going to be. So again, when he activates this thing, when you first see it, there's nothing behind, right? Look, there's nothing behind. As soon as he starts to activate it, and it's rolling down, by the way. See, we see it rolling down. As it's rolling down, it's already rolling down this set path, and then he freezes it. And what does he do? He reverses time. See, boom. As soon as it goes black and white, it starts going backwards, right back where it started from. He's reversing time with this. He has the power to manipulate time with this item, whatever this is, this new hand thing. And again, we just see kind of like, it's basically a fortress of Bokoblins and, what do you call those guys? The tall guys. Moblins? Is it Moblins? I think it's Moblins. Anyway, so it's rolling back up the hill. I don't know, man. Crazy stuff going on here. Like I said, like this kind of split, again, time stones to a T from Skyward Sword. If you played Skyward Sword, you know. And just the way this happens. He's reversing time without a shadow of a doubt. Now this one's interesting. He has a what did I do here? He has a shield, and on his shield he has kind of like a fire-breathing dragon thing from like, it looks like it's from like arms, like he stole it right from arms. Was it Min Min that had that? I can't remember who had it. Someone had it. You guys ever play arms? If you have, you know what I'm talking about. And anyway, so this shield has this attachment where this kind of thing is breathing fire. Like what? What? And I do want to talk about the enemy he is facing. We got a little bit of a better shot of it right kind of here. Well, it's kind of like an undershot, but we can see it kind of looks like a stone. Again, I think this is the Zonai or whatever's technology. We can see there's stairs here. with something here that looks like a chest might appear here after. This could be a boss fight of a temple, either a mini boss or a main boss. Now, it's possible it could just be a mini boss and we're getting, you know, just kind of a small chest. But I really hope they bring temples into this game. That was the biggest complaint from me and from a lot of people in the first game, is a lack of original classic style temples. You know, it was just kind of divine dungeons and it kind of felt, you know, whatever. At least to me. So we got that. Let's go back here for a second and let's take a look at this monster. Now, some people have noted, interestingly enough, my buddy Darrell sent me a screenshot. And this kind of center area of this creature kind of looks like the center area of Bongo Bongo. Go look Bongo Bongo up from Ocarina of Time. I mean, if you know, you know. Kind of looks like the center area, but it might not have any, you know, connection whatsoever. But it could. It very well could. So pretty crazy stuff going on right here. And I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know if this is a mini boss. Is it a small boss? Is it a big boss? Is it a nothing boss? Your guess is honestly as good as mine. But I thought that was very interesting. Also worth noting that as I'm recording this, the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 just went up for pre-order, and it's literally just called The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 as of right now, and it's by Nintendo. It went up for pre-order online with a placeholder date of December 31st, 2022. Just thought I'll let you guys know that because I thought it was interesting. And I just heard another welcome to the family. I apologize. Again, I have notifications on and whatnot. Let's carry on. Anyways, so again, we see him torching this thing. It doesn't, well, see, it kind of looks like maybe he's killing it though. That right there, it's falling to the ground. This makes me wonder if it's not just like a normal, ordinary, you know, enemy, you know, and it's not an actual mini boss. But it could be. It could be that he's been fighting this thing for a while, and he's just, you know, now we're getting to the end of it. Can you believe we've been dragging this on for this long? I mean, there's quite a bit to pick apart in this trailer. This looks like a reversal of time right here, right? So we got, okay, apologize for that quick cut. I kind of messed things up for a second. So we got sort of like this puddle, and it kind of looks like it's reversing time. Now, the way this cuts, it almost makes it look like these things are connected, but it's not. Watch. So we're going up. There's a droplet. It starts to go up. Now, again, I don't know what this means. We're going to be able to reverse time in some way. Maybe by reversing this puddle. I don't know what's in this puddle. Maybe we find something. I don't know what we're going to find. But then it switches to this, which is very interesting. So at this point, we can see another ability, which is for Link to use this arm, which we can see that he does have on. And I guess it's the arm thing that has long nails, because you see the white little kind of dots there. Those are the long, freakishly long nails. And I don't think those are Link's nails, because his left hand looks like they're properly trimmed. So this has to do for some reason with the actual arm ability item thing. Anyway, so right here again, we gotta go really, really slow. We can see that he's using the power of this thing to kind of repel himself upwards, to kind of suck himself up to the top, and then he kind of latches into this. Now here he kind of phases through. It's really interesting. He kind of phases through this rock in some way. It's kind of also interesting to note that we can see a little bit of the background again here. Some of the islands. It doesn't seem like there's much going on here. Let me actually just go back a second real quick. There's nothing going on here. But he goes up, and the camera keeps going, and half of his body's through here, man. And it's just like, what the heck? And then he kind of goes through, right? And he pops out the other side. And this is where the pool looks like it could be the pool we came from. So it very well could be, I could be wrong, it very well could be that to teleport to these upper regions, you're gonna have to find like these kind of pool, little like puddle things, whatever they're called. And these, again, I heard another welcome to the family. I apologize. I gotta turn these notifications off. Anyways, whoever subscribed, thank you guys. It's good to have you guys. So as it reverses, then you see this. So maybe it is related, because then again, right here, it comes out of a puddle. So maybe we've got to find these kind of puddles to get to these upper areas. This right here looks very interesting. I want to see if we get a little bit of a better shot. No, we don't really, but right on the top right, we have this thing that kind of looks like some kind of like mini shrine looking thing. I don't know. Not like your classic shrines from you know, the first game. That's not what I'm talking about. But could this be the entrance of a temple? Could it be the entrance of some kind of shrine? I don't know. But again, we have these little things here, which again, I'm telling you, they're reminiscent of the Skyward Sword time. What did I call them? You know what? I'm gonna look them up as we talk. Time crystals, I think they're called. Anyways, it kind of reminds me of that. It's no, time shift stone. That's what they're called. A time shift stone. Well, I guess, yeah, if you look them up, they're a little bit different. I'm not going to throw up a picture because it's kind of pointless because it's not that similar. But it has some similarities. But anyways, the point is he comes through with his shaggy hair. Look at that shaggy hair. He shakes it around like he's Fabio. Do you see that? He just shakes it around. Look at that. Look at that. Anyways, did we actually get a better shot of the side of his face here? I actually wonder. Did we? No, we don't. It's another back shot. See, I don't know why we're not seeing his face. Like, why are they hiding his face? Nintendo, why are you doing that? I don't know. Anyways, he pops out, and again, he's got that. Man, he's got really long hair. Look at that. Now, there's no way this is Zelda. You know, again, we can see. Can we see the earring here? Yeah, we see the earring poking out right there. Right there. And she doesn't have earrings. This is definitely Link. Now, here's the question. Are we so far into the future that a lot of time has passed and now he's shaggy-haired Link? Or is this in the past? Again, we know that Link can now manipulate time with this item, but again, why does he have super long hair all of a sudden? Again, are we in the past? Are we in the future? Is it just that he's let his hair down? Let me go back for a second right here. Because his hair is actually pretty long here, but it looks like it was tied up. So it could just be that he just let his hair loose at this point. He's like, you know what? I'm letting it loose, man. I don't know why, but anyways. As long as we're there, listen to this music right here. So just like the first trailer, we got this reversed music, which is super creepy, by the way. But you know what? Creepy means good, as my buddy Darrell would say. But it's true, right? Any Zelda game that had creepy vibes to it have always been the best games. The Twilight Princess, Majora's Mask. Should I go on? I mean, in my opinion, anyways. Ocarina of Time had some creepy, portions. But anyways, so. Let's go through here. We just kind of get this creepy music. We got a little bit more of an aerial view. We kind of see a little bit more of this little shrine-looking thing here. There's some kind of bench here. I don't know what it is, but there's something here. This almost looks like it's like we have ripples. This looks like it could be a sand thing, and there's like a little hole there in the middle. So there's no way this is here for nothing. I just don't know. I can't figure out what this is, but there's kind of like a little sand swirly thing here going on here. I don't know. Anyways, so we're moving on, and then we got basically the last shot, which is Hyrule Castle doing its thing, where it's basically kind of, going up, and there's not really a lot to make out here, except that, Hyrule Castle is floating up in the air, and that red malice stuff is what's doing it. And this is our final shot. Music. You hear it? Zelda's Lullaby. Right? You hear it? Zelda's Lullaby. Yep. There you go. Zelda's Lullaby. So, yeah. There you guys have it. That's, I think that's pretty much it. I don't know if I missed anything. I hope I didn't. I mean, I made this video quite long, so we better have gotten as much as we could have out of this. And then it just says 2022 at the end. So, again, that's something I'm not surprised for. I've been saying forever that's going to come out 2022. I've been saying for like a year and a half. I don't think it's going to come out in 2021. Yeah. So again, Hyrule just kind of looks a little bit different. The whole castle and the landmass is going up, but interestingly enough, we don't see a single one of those islands in the sky at this point in this scene. So is it because this is just beginning and then chunks of the land kind of go up into the sky, or is the chunks in the land in the sky something that because we have to go to the past or the future, but maybe the past? I don't know. I'm very confused. I'm very conflicted. I don't know what that part means. I've been trying to figure it out, but I don't know if we can, honestly. I mean, until we get something official, I don't know if we can. But I mean, again, I think that's pretty much it. Again, we just see Hyrule Castle getting destroyed. The one thing I do want to mention is that where was it here now? I think it was right. Was it here? No, it wasn't here. It was here. No, it wasn't here. Let me see here. I'm trying to remember where it was. Oh, no, we were just there. Okay, yeah, it was right. No, it was that last scene. Yeah, right here. So right down here. The last thing I do want to mention is right down here, you can actually see, this is the, you know, that area that has a bunch of thunder and lightning and has those like tall, like kind of flat head tree things that are super annoying. That whole area is just super annoying. That's that area right here. So if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then maybe you haven't played Breath of the Wild, because this place is very, or maybe just forget. That's okay if you forget. But this place is super annoying, and it's hard for me to forget because I hated the fact that there was always lightning and it was hard to get on top of these things. But anyways, this is that area. So, we have a familiar area. I forget what this area is actually called. I'm drawing a blank on the name, but again, it's kind of like a thundery area and whatnot. So, yeah, it's very interesting to say the very least. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of this whole trailer. Is there anything I missed? Is there anything that you kind of noticed that I forgot to point out? If there is, let me know in the comment section below. But one thing's for sure is the hype is real, man. The hype is super real. I cannot wait for the sequel of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I think it's going to come out with the Nintendo Switch Pro, the rumored Switch Pro. You know, because we got a lot of rumors of that never showed up at E3. So I have a feeling that, I mean, I've been actually saying that too since the beginning of the Switch Pro rumors, that they're both going to come out together in early 2022. Just kind of like reminiscent of how the first Breath of the Wild game came out with the, you know, the base Nintendo Switch. I think they're going to launch the sequel with the Switch Pro, and they're going to go hand in hand. And it's going to be one of those things of like, you know, hey, you want, you know, an even better experience than play on the Switch Pro, you know, but it's still going to work on the normal Switch. But if you have a Switch Pro, you can play in 4K and this and that, you know, better draw distance, textures, you know, etc. I don't know. Maybe that's going to be a thing. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, let me know what you guys thought of this trailer. I'm super pumped. It's exciting. Hopefully we get more Zelda announcements this year, because it is Zelda's 35th anniversary. There's no way that all we're getting is an announcement for Breath of the Wild sequel coming in 2022, the Zelda Game & Watch, and Skyward Sword HD. I mean, I would think they would do a little bit more for the 35th anniversary. So hopefully we get some more announcements at some point. We got like an actual exclusive Zelda themed direct that will announce, you know, some more stuff. Maybe a Twilight Princess and Wind Waker HD kind of port, at least that. I'm still hoping for like a Triforce Heroes Nintendo Switch Online. Don't know if that'll happen, but we'll see. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, like I said, leave a like, subscribe, guys. New, do a variety of Nintendo-based content on this channel. If you want to check out my non-Nintendo gaming content, youtube.com/JSkeleton. You can also join our Discord, links in the description below. You can follow me at JSkeleton92 on Twitter, and any other links that are down below as well. Let me know again if I missed anything, what you noticed from this trailer, and what you think of the things that I did point out in this video. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon, another one, and until then, game on.